And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Diorio, your host as always. I apologize for starting a little late tonight. Um, Life and work hit me right here at just as we were getting ready to start. But
I love how
we
that's an acceptable answer now. It truly is. Like, you know what? You know what happened? Life. And
life,
it's true.
work, it's what I get paid to do.
It just
But
hits.
anyways, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beanied one,
How you
Gerard
doing,
Perot.
all you nerds out there? Yes, that's right. We're back. Cheers. How you doing? Um, hey, how's it going, guys? Good to be back. Missed you. Missed you guys.
And the babyface one is dealing with a little emergency at home. He's not able to make it
Yeah.
again tonight, so hopefully everything's good with the pups.
Yes.
But we are joined by our couch bearing maitre d' services,
J-Bone.
the raw dogging lion's mane, Jason Belidio.
How's it going, guys?
J-Rock.
How's
J-Rock.
it going? Oh
J-Rock.
my God, I am not been
We're
called
gonna
the
do
You know
this.
what? You know
We are
what?
go we're
You know
gonna do
what?
this.
I've been called
we got a new nickname. J Raw. J Raw, baby.
We are going no, we're gonna do this because we have Magic the Gathering followers. We've got collectible card game followers. So let's just
Yeah.
card etiquette. Fucking sleeve your deck.
What are you talking about? Don't
Okay,
touch my cards.
so
Don't touch
so
my cards.
let me just preface
Huh?
this that
Huh?
I was recently got back from a little vacation, and it was with a bunch of wonderful friends that play a lot of Magic. I am new to Magic. I am learning as I go, and I'm getting there. And Jason was kind enough to supply me with a full competitive commander deck.
I mean,
Um,
competitive is a little loose, but a
well,
fun deck.
I mean, to
A
like
fun
in
deck
the
to
realm of
borrow.
in
Yeah,
Commander,
it has
where it
potential,
is
but
a
it's
full
not gonna
deck
win
that
all
I
the
can
time.
learn, I can play,
Yeah.
and but I also learned, the other side of Magic that there is, card etiquette, and a certain bugaboos, like no-nos that I guess turned some heads. I turned some heads as I did this past weekend. Although I just want to preference, I sleeved Jason's deck purely to preserve them, and because I am borrowing them, I am a guest,
Uh,
so
uh,
I wanted to take care of them.
I mean,
But
I only
hold on, Jay.
I
Wouldn't you have been a little pissed though if because of Jerry's shuffling abilities or lack thereof sometimes that he just straight bent your card?
no.
no, because he's
Some of
seen me
them are
shuffle.
bent.
So
Some of them are bent.
so
It's
calm
fine.
down.
Only I
Nice
only
dig,
told
but that
Jay.
didn't work.
I only told Jerry, don't use my goddamn cards as a coaster
Yeah,
for
right.
your drink.
Which
Like
I would never
if
do.
it
Like, that's
feels like,
ridiculous.
like please, like that's the only thing. If it gets shuffled, however which way, shuffle away. Shuffle away. You know,
And
for
case
all you
case in
card
point.
aficionados out there, riffle shuffle all day. They're your cards. Riffle
God
shuffle.
And
fucking
case in
damn.
point, I got a few looks because I explained Jason's philosophy on his deck, and that he raw dogs his deck with no sleeves, and that he shuffles completely card shuffles his deck,
Riffle
bends
shuffle.
them,
You can
riffle
please say,
shuffle.
say
Okay,
its
yeah,
name.
riffle.
Say its name. Say its name, Jerry. Say its name.
He riffle
Riffle
shuffles that
shuffle.
deck.
Yeah.
All
See,
his
All
decks.
day.
this is
All
what
day.
happens when we talk about shit before the show, right? It just fuck, it goes off rails.
All day.
But like, god
But
damn.
yeah, I got a lot of
Oh,
looks. I was just reporting back, like, hey man, like you're quite the
the
lone,
OG.
the
Quite the
OG, you know.
celebrity.
Okay,
You know?
But
Jason.
man,
Okay,
the word monster was being thrown around very loosely. He's a monster. That is ridiculous. Thank God you sleeved his deck. Like, oh, like, okay, thanks. Like, even I
let's
got a
talk
little
about
praise
this, right?
just for
Before I
sleeving your
got
deck.
let's talk about this because before I got moved to Virginia, I had a friend try and talk to me about getting into Star Wars TCG, which now
Uh-huh.
I don't know after getting some cards and playing it. But look, this is the starter deck. It's sleeved. I
Yeah.
Because
sleeved
you're
the
gonna resell
starter.
them. Because you're gonna resell them.
These,
Because you don't like it. You don't like that game anymore. So you're gonna resell them. You're gonna get rid of them.
I don't think I can get anything for them anyways, but
Yeah,
still.
exactly. Riffle shuffle those bitches.
It ain't
Riffle
magic.
shuffle
Dude,
them
I
bitches.
was telling Jerry, I had decks that were worth 300 plus dollars.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
all day.
One of my decks was $500 on
Yep,
value.
all day,
Fucker was sleeved because I
all
wanted to
day.
protect my
Hey,
investment.
all my cards are unattainable now because a lot of them were honestly 12 years ago, 15 years ago. I mean, like I started
You know,
in
there's this friendly game called Commander that uses cards from throughout.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah. That's what I played because like I what did I have all these cards that I pulled from like unlimited and forward because that's when I started playing. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Like so I learned about it, got into uh got into Commander, and that's how I started playing. And that's how I was able to use my old cards because otherwise I would have just sat there in a box as per usual, just waiting for their one moment. I said, fuck, I said, screw it, man. Like Commander brought it out, let me play with all those decks, all these different cards that I was like, oh, it would have just sat there. And again, these are the decks that I play. These are the decks that I use. They're getting riffle shuffle. The ones that are still in box, they're in like full on binders, full on card boxes, like neatly sorted alphabetically with all sorts of like little dividers, and
Yeah.
they're all
I love
neat
how you're
and
trying to
dainty.
paint this up.
I don't give a yeah, no,
I,
but I mean, like
no, I
that's how it is.
know.
But one as soon as they're called up to bat, you're getting riffle shuffled. That's it. You called up to bat, you're getting riffle shuffled. That's all
with
it
a
is.
sleeve on them.
Nah, hell no. I have sleeves. I bought so many goddamn sleeves
He owns
that
sleeves and
like
doesn't use them.
yeah, because I at some point I was spending a lot on sleeves because I was like, yo, like you have to be able to sleeve them, and then you can't
So,
buy the same. You can't buy
so
the
you,
same
you used
sleeves
to sleeve
because
your
you'd have.
cards, but then you had this like some sort of reverse epiphany. Yo,
Yeah,
what?
because okay, so
I'm
this
I'm
is this
not,
is why.
I'm gonna keep these.
Let me explain this. Let me
Oh,
explain
gotcha,
this
gotcha. Okay.
because the sleeves not too expensive. Let's say $10. Roughly $10. But then you have to find all this. You have to make sure that it's 100 card versus the 60 card because they have 60 card sleeve packs or 70, 75, something like that. So you have to buy
Mhm.
two sometimes for a commander. You know, I don't
Yep.
know. Again, it's been a while since I played on over the table up with the game, but it could be like that they have 100 sleeve because before they only had 60. You'd only have 60, or you would get the generic like clear sleeve that's like
Yeah.
super cheap, and you could see the back, and those were like $2 for 50. Like so you just buy a ton of those.
Mhm.
Yeah. But once you sleeve one deck, you have to sleeve another deck because if you want to play one deck, if you buy the same color, it's the same, like it's hard to distinguish. So you have to kind of
Right.
like you have to distinguish different decks, different then at some point you run out of the basic colors. And once you run
Then
out of basic
sometimes you get
colors,
fancy. You want to get custom ones or
yeah,
themed
you got
ones.
you well once you run out of the basic colors, you have to start getting like more like intricate colors, or you have to start getting like more custom sleeves. And I was like, you know what, man? I can save myself a whole bunch of money and just raw dog it. And bam, that's how it started.
And Riffle Shuffle.
Plus,
And that's how it
and
started.
Riffle Shuffle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how it kind of started. And it's all right. You know, like am I regretful? No, not in the slightest bit. I have
Because they're your
cards.
decks. They're
They're
what you are gonna. I even said like you're gonna be buried with them. Like
like
it's that type of
the
thing.
one
Yeah.
like the one I love to use as an example, and all the card MTG players out there know. I have a Sensei's Divining Top in each of my commander decks. I have like roughly six-ish, seven commander decks. All of them have a Sensei's Dividing Top just because it's so good of a card. It's like a Jesus-like card in Commander, especially. Roughly, I'll give it a $15-ish, $20 card. All of them are getting riffle shuffled.
Not no more.
All of them are getting riffle shuffled. Does not matter. Because when I was playing, when I were able to get senseis, I was actually playing during that time. And at the time, like I would pull it out of packs. Oh wow, sweet, I got one. You know, not a care in the world. So it cost me $3 at most, you know, minus the rare or whatever. But it's less, you know, it's your cards. You do what you like to do with them, you know, just like your collectibles. You like to do what you like to do with them. Your Legos. You're not going to build them. You're just going to leave them boxed.
Yes. Oh, mine don't get boxed. They get. Okay, so I'm a monster with that.
Do you build them? Do you build them,
my
sir?
Legos.
Why do you build them? Because you know how much value they have in box.
I take collectible.
Exactly.
I take pops out of their boxes and throw away the boxes sometimes.
Do you know how much money is in the
I took amiibos out of their package.
Exactly. So, I mean, all these people that get high and mighty, you need to sleeve your cards. You need to not worry about that.
So,
because, like, I mean, my jam is my jam. I bought them because I want to play with them.
Yeah.
So get off of me.
Sleeve your cards.
You're right. Unsleeve your cards. Be free. Be free. Once you unsleeve them and you play it, you're like, you have this weight of freedom because nobody's going to be like, oh my god.
Well, there it is, folks. The two different philosophies of carding, sleeving your cards, and you know what? Let them hang free, riffle shuffle, and
let loose,
you know,
man.
feel that freedom.
Hell yeah.
I'm too much of a collector. I'm gonna sleeve, but you do you. That's cool. That's cool, yo. But yeah. So yeah, that's ultimately what the reactions I got with your deck, Jason. So
I wanted you to record it, bro.
I'm sorry. I should have, but it was such an instant because like we were all just unloading our stuff, and as I was telling the story, and then like you know,
monster.
Oh, whoa! It got silent. Is everything? He's a monster. Like, oh, okay. Oh, it got serious because of my story. Like, oh shit. Yeah, dude. So like it just happened quick. But yeah, it was funny. It was funny. And yeah. Yeah. Like just yeah.
Be free.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Be free. You ain't gotta live nobody's standards. Just be free.
Well, anyways. So how was the rest of the trip though? Like
other than that,
did you learn the betterments of getting your ass kicked at Magic? When
yeah. I was nowhere near close to winning anything.
Did you get close to a W? Did you get close to a W?
God, no.
Dang, ruthless. See, your friends are monsters. It's all right. Because, like, you don't have to go easy on a homie, but you gotta, like, ease them into it. You can't just, like, throw them in the deep end in Magic, especially 25 years later. this is such a
And to
like
that point, right, Jay, I was talking to Jerry about this. I've been playing Magic since like 99. I go way back. Like Urza Block was like the first time I really started buying cards.
wow. See, Urza is still like I can't believe I can say something that I'm actually older
And
than you in.
Legions.
Oh my God, I'm actually
Yeah.
older than you in this. It was
Yeah, like
ridiculous.
Legions was like where I really started getting into elves.
Yeah,
Mm.
because
So that's how
I
far back I
started
go.
I started Unlimited with Fallen Empires, and it's like that block alone, like Unlimited Fourth Edition, Fallen Empires, when Mirage was still like the big thing. Mirage and Ice Age were still solid. Like they were the big because they were brand new. They had snow covered lands. It's like, oh
Mm.
my god.
Pretty
Um,
cool. But yeah, the
yeah,
rest of the weekend was fun. Had a great time at the getaway with my group of friends, and yeah, it was cool. Yeah, the house was ridiculous. It was my first time experiencing the whole thing, so it was a lot of fun. It was cool, and it was a nice. It was still quite relaxing. So
nice. Nice.
yeah, man. How was the rest of the week for you guys?
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty much unpacked now at this point.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Okay. Well,
Completely
obviously, yeah. The
with new
Well
shit
done, sir.
looking
up,
good.
and the only thing left that I have to do, and this is going to me being a monster, is I have 7 Lego sets to build to get out on a
Nice.
display.
All
I have
right.
my International Space Station and I have my 6 Starship Line
Oh,
Star Wars
nice.
ships left to build, and then everything is done.
Ooh, that's
So
gonna be fun. That is gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah, it's gonna take a bit because they're not small sets, right? They're
Mhm.
intricate and they're, especially the Superstar Destroyer. So I've got room for it across 4 shelves of my bookcases for the ships, plus my Bastila statue that I have from Knights of the Old Republic. So
Mm.
it's nice. Now I just have to get the everything that's the tubs and stuff over to storage after I'm done.
Oh,
That's going to be
nice.
but I have it's now not over the the countertop anymore. Like in terms of height, it's below the countertop, which is nice. So, anyways, so after we started on that nice little tangent,
Mm.
tonight,
These
wanted
guys
to.
against me on card etiquette. No, like I have card etiquette. I just don't touch my cards. Like, uh,
I got you.
Um, so anyways, we got a few things to talk about tonight. I am bringing this up. So Jay, let's do this. Do we want
why you put it on me?
bad
Put it on
news? Do
Jerry.
we
Put
want
it on.
Okay, Jerry, do we want bad news first or good news first?
Mm. Give me the veggies.
All right, let's talk about Nintendo again.
Oh.
The veggies.
Um, so we all know Nintendo's been hot, bad on the press lately. Let's just be honest,
Mm.
right? It doesn't get any better for them. It actually gets worse. And this is something that came out, a little back on the third. So
Oh,
this
right.
was before we actually recorded. We had a lot of stuff to catch up on because I was on vacation. So I really wanted to give us some time to talk about this. But Nintendo, because of current market conditions, um, I am. I'm gonna say it's bluntly, it's because of the fucking tariffs. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest. They've finally decided they are not going to carry and cover the price of the tariffs on the Switches, and they are now um,
Damn.
raising the price. Um,
Dun dun
so
dun.
Anyways, so here's the prices and what they're gonna up. Now, keep in mind, the Switch has been fairly priced all this time for 8 years. 8 freaking years, and now they're gonna raise the price. So the original Switch is going from 299 up to 339.
Mhm.
The OLED is going from 350 to 400, and the Switch Lite is going up from 200 to 230. So
Well, I think we were wondering down the earlier when the tariffs were being announced, when all this was going on, what was going to happen to the accessories and the older consoles, and now we're seeing what's going on.
Nah, not at all.
Nintendo's taking in taking in the tariffs on the Switch 2 side, but on the normal Switch and the rest of the others, they're raising the prices, which I mean, I kind of, from a business standpoint, I get it. It sucks. But I mean, the main reason is because of these tariffs. I mean,
No, I don't think it's the main reason. I think it's the what the
you think
company
it's like
wants you to
their
think.
excuse that they, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think it is. Why?
Oh, you think it's even more like on the company side?
No, no, no. This is what I think. Honestly, it's like now you're gonna bump up. This is what honestly, this is what Microsoft should have done because you have a new system out, Switch 2. Is it super popular? Kind of, not really. It's like there, everybody's getting it, but is there a big need to
It's slow
buy it?
moving.
Not really. You know
No.
why? How much is a Switch 2? Huh?
399,
Three
499,
ninety nine, right?
399. Yeah.
Is that price going up?
No.
No. Why? Why? Because all these Switches, previous console is going up in price. Can you play all the Switch 1 games on the Switch 2? Yes.
For the most part,
Can you do all
yes.
this stuff? Can you do a lot of things Switch 2 that you can't do on Switch 1? Yes. So how are we
Do
going
you
to
think
get
they're
rid of all
trying to
these old?
steer everybody really towards the Switch 2 to
Hell
kind of
yeah, hell
transition?
yeah.
Okay.
Why would you go and pay $399 for a Switch OLED when you can get a Switch 2? You know? What
That's true.
tell me that. Tell me that reasoning. This is what Microsoft should have done. I'm glad that Nintendo is
So,
doing it. Is this
well,
the
elaborate on
downfall?
that.
No,
Like,
not at
what do
all.
you mean? What do you mean, Xbox? Like, what should they have done?
Xbox is one instead of making two different consoles. Like, I mean, yes, that was a solid, like for people that can and can't afford it. But what they should have done is they should
Oh, you
have
mean the X and
upped
X and S?
the white one, the black one. I don't
Yeah,
know, whatever.
the speaker box and yeah, I got you.
Sure. Uh, One, they messed up and they made two of those systems. So then you had to decide which one you wanted. And if you didn't like that one, then you had to rebuy the other one. So you're kind of screwed on that. But two, what they should have done is have all the what was it before?
Xbox
Xbox,
One.
Xbox One. Okay, so instead of having Xbox One, you raise that price. So then that way you match whatever it is the next system is going to be. I think this is a smart move from Nintendo. Like this is honestly because either you get rid of your Switches at a better price, so you like you get some more money back because they're already made, they're already done. So
hold on.
you're at the end of
So
the cycle.
hold on though. They're raising the prices on items that are currently already on store shelves that were not even impacted by the tariffs.
Yeah, exactly. They're why? Because they're trying to get
It's
the money. They're trying
You're
to
gonna sit
push
there.
the
No, you're gonna
Switch 2.
force. Yeah, you're pushing the Switch 2, right? Which you're eating the tariffs on, by the way. And you're gonna basically let your stock sit on inventory you've already spent the money to build and ship in. Like that's my biggest thing is like if you want to basically push everybody to Switch 2, stop making the Switch. But at this point, for $50 more, I can get a Switch 2.
Yeah, but
Exactly. That's what
they're also not
that's
going to
my
stop
point.
if it's still selling.
That's my point. Why would
Like,
you get a Switch 2 if everything if like I told you at the very start of it, if how is the Switch 2 right now? Is there a need to buy it? Not really, unless you are really into Mario Kart, because then
or
fine,
Donkey
But
Kong.
because Mario
It's
Mario
Donkey
Kart
Kong and Mario Kart.
Mario
but
That's the
Kart
only
World.
things.
if
Oh,
you consider
Mario Kart
buying
World. Oh my
but if
god.
you consider buying a Switch 1 or an OLED, you have a whole library of games that you can start with and play with right now.
Yeah,
So that's why I think they're still being sold. There's still a demand for them,
yeah.
and of course they have a library to back it up. I now do
Think
you
of
think
think of
do you think this window's going to close more the more years we go down?
no.
Because no,
This is gonna stay until the Switch gets fully or the Switch 2 gets fully integrated. Like this is the overhang. Just like Nintendo DS to DS Lites to DS XLs, they all are DSs,
okay.
but
So you think it's
you
going
know
to go
that
that route? Like you said, it's going to have that overhang for quite a few
it's
years
gonna have the overhang, but people are
until
gonna look
yeah.
at it. People are gonna look at it as like, why do I need a Switch when I can get a Switch 2 for the same price? Doesn't make sense. Or like for $40 more, you
Yeah.
know? Wow, $40
Especially
more.
when like there's more of a Switch 2 library.
Yeah,
Obviously, that's going to feed more into like, no, I'm going to get a Switch 2. It makes more sense.
yeah. When we had
But
like
that's going to take time.
this is what Xbox should have done the same way, is because you want to push people to the next console. How does see and there's the difference between all three big companies, Nintendo, they like that you can play all the games from the previous one. They don't want you to lose out. They don't want you to feel left out. So they give you the next one that can play the previous one most of the time. Most of the time.
Mhm.
Few exceptions, most of the time. You know,
I
uh Microsoft, they don't care. They just do what they beat to their own drum. Whatever it is, what it is. Like, oh, we're gonna throw random things at the wall. Hopefully, one sticks. Names of the Xboxes.
I feel like these are
throw
very
let's throw
accurate, like
let's
apt
throw five
descriptions of the
darts at a
company
wall,
like
and then
throughout the
boom, like
years.
that's what the next one is. And Sony gives you actual, like, hey, we are setting up new games that you can only play on the new console, because you have to buy the new system to play this new game in this old series that you love so much. And that's how all three of them have been able to survive through their own ladders the way that they've been doing it. It's
Yeah.
it's it's
Now,
it's
do
been
you feel
tested all throughout the
because
years.
do you feel because of more of the streaming side of things and like the game where the games are headed? Do you feel like that's been like a major turn or a major like crossroad for developers or like you
Oh,
know
games is different. Games is different. I'm talking about systems.
well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, right now, a lot of decisions are being made to whether go just handheld because of straight streaming or from like Game Pass or things like that, or is there's still a small need for physical and like console to where like a lot of people are kind of saying that consoles are going to start becoming or looking like Mac Minis or straight digital like kind of um like digital streaming boxes for the most part where like eventually I mean we know eventually physical's going to go but I feel like there's always going to be a need but it's slowly going but what do you think?
I think it's yeah. We are seeing the digital start to like take over slowly. There is still going to be a physical side, just because people like buying collector's editions of things. Uh, Now that they're actually going to have just collector edition, no game, is a thing up in the air that could be like, ooh, this could be the new
Because
thing.
we're seeing a transition to that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
as you said, now game companies are toying with the fact of not including the game
yeah, and
at
and and
all.
so and so like it does have that like okay because with a lot of with our digital age now, getting the physical game, uh, you can load it days before the actual launch day. Like you can have it
Yeah.
ready to go. So I mean, like people at 12:01 can start. Like I said before, people at 12:01 can already start playing the game versus the people that have to go out buy it 12:01, even if they have a midnight release.
Hmm.
Some places don't. If they have a midnight release, if not, they have to wait till 8 in the morning to pick up that physical and then plug it in, download it. You're
Yeah, wait
already
for the
nine
download.
hours.
And
You're
yeah.
already 9 hours behind somebody else. Like I understand that like rush need to be the first ones, to finish the game, whatever it may be. I on MMOs, it's very common. So, I get it. That digitalness is going to be taking over. It's a lot more efficient. It's way more efficient. It's a lot less of interactions. A lot more. It's a lot safer too, because
Mhm.
we've seen the clientele at the late nights, Jerry. Clientele can be quite polarizing. You know,
Yep.
I'll use that word. Uh, so it's the physical will slowly phase out, and I get that, but it's going to make it easier for them not to, you know, add that to the price of whatever it may be. Hopefully that stabilizes the price, but this price for the Switch, it should happen because if you still want this, it's going to cost you more. You've
Mhm.
had all this time in the world to pick up this
To
console
get it at those prices, yeah.
to get at those prices, and now it's an upswing. Everybody's like, "Oh no, it's going up $40." Well, you should have had one ready. I'm sorry, you should have had one
Yeah, but
ready.
I do believe
If
that this
not, you
is
should
even
have a
being
PS
discussed
Switch.
and questioned, like what's going to happen with the prices at this certain time, like when the tariffs fully come into play. I think so. I think I think some people that were kind of watching this kind of called it and weren't very surprised either.
I mean, the fact that they didn't do this though when those tariffs first hit, right? And I
Right.
think that's the bigger thing that bothers me a little bit more with this is that
But
they had every
would
opportunity
you
at the
would you rather
beginning.
them change it at the beginning or
Yes.
give people time to still buy it at those prices and then right now this is where it
I
changed.
mean, I think the problem that I see with this is that they said no, we weren't going to do it, right? Especially with the Switch 2, they did it on the accessories. They said that's where we're not going to eat the
I would
tariffs.
look that up because I don't think
And
they would say blatantly that we're not gonna raise or
well, I mean, they said, yeah, we're not doing it at this time, but here's the
so
thing
there you
is
go,
like
dude.
Oh,
it is one of
It's
those things
time.
though, you're raising the prices on a console that is 8 years old. And I get it, you're with the tariffs and everything like that, but you're not doing it to the Switch 2. You're eating that. So basically, to me, it's like, well, you're forcing people to just go get the Switch 2
Well, it's
at this
it
rate.
that
yeah. See,
that's
And
their
hold
strategy.
on.
bravo.
But
That's
hold
my
on though.
point.
And here's the though
That's
is
their strategy.
if you're gonna raise your prices on everything, we're talking accessories, they're even raising it on Alarmo, right? Their little
Yeah.
alarm clock.
But
Right,
they're still
Alarmo.
eating the tariffs
Well,
for the
hold
Switch
on.
too.
But here's the thing is though is they're raising the price of the Alarmo for $10, right? But they're also raising the price of the original Joy-Cons up to $90 now.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing is the only thing they are not raising the price on is the Switch 2. So
Yeah.
at this point, What are you going to do with all that extra inventory? You're forcing Nintendo, like Nintendo is literally forcing people to go, well, you know what? At this point, Switch 2, you know?
Yeah, that's their
Exactly.
And
That's
strategy.
what are you
the
doing
That's
with the
point.
exactly
inventory?
what their
But
strategy is,
That's
dude.
the point.
That's the whole point. They want to they're thinking long term. They are trying to set up, as Jason said, that transition period.
Stop buying an 8-year-old
Stop
console.
buying
Buy
yeah,
my
an
new
8-year-old
console.
console. Go to the Switch 2. As Nintendo's history before, you can still play Switch 1 games. This is just their strategy on shifting the balance of having people transition to Switch 2.
okay, let me ask you a
I
question.
understand that.
At that price
I'm
for
just saying I understand it.
399 now, OG Switch or PS5? Because right now Sony is the only one not raising prices.
Yeah,
You know why? Because they're going to come out with a new one, and that's going to be another $100 on top.
and that's when that's when we'll
You
discuss
can
that for
quote
the
me on that one,
PS6.
Cotton. You can quote me on that one, Cotton.
We'll talk about
Like,
that here in a second because
Yeah,
that's a
dude.
good bring
Because,
up. But
but that's exactly why the argument is moot, because you're pressing the argument against the PS5, and I would also add like the PS Pro, but even those sales are like steadily, I would say, consistent. I'm not completely current on like where they are right now. Just by my assumption, I think they're pretty consistent in staying current and in their sales, but a lot of people are projecting, they're already thinking of the PS6 down the horizon.
yeah, it's
well,
right around the corner.
let's talk about that because there's been some new leaks regarding the PS6 and its handheld. So,
Why
And
handheld? Oh my God! I swear to God,
and
someone.
the other thing is, Jason, I think they're going to be separate. They're not going to be like
yeah.
I think they're going to be to like have the ecosystem, like they can, like kind of like Apple, that they can work
Hmm.
with each other.
Oh my God!
Pretty much from what I've been hearing is like it's the portal, but like
Ugh.
pretty much everything like everybody's been asking
Uh,
for the portal, they're gonna put that in, I guess.
They're actually going to listen to people. That's crazy. Sony's going to actually listen to the people.
yeah, we'll
That's
just do it
crazy.
this way. So the leaks are saying it is going to be a 8-core Zen 6, 40 to 48 RDNA, 5 compute units, potentially 16 gig of RAM. Um,
Yeah.
it's
I don't know why. That's it. Like, come on, bro. Like,
um, let me pull up Tom's guide. Have it pull up here. See if they've got like a lot of the sites have now disappeared on the handheld. On some of the stuff that they were bringing
Really?
up. Yeah,
That's
like I
interesting.
had it up
That may
tonight,
have that may actually have some
but
weight then.
um,
Weird.
yeah, let me find the article here. So okay, so yeah, so the portable the PS6 version, the portable aims to deliver a home console power and handheld form. So they're trying to play Vita again. Um, and they're saying it's going to be more powerful than the ROG Ally Xbox Edition. So here we go. So they're looking like 3 gigahertz, 40 get GDDR7. They're saying for the price though, for the way it looks and everybody's analyzing it, is that they're trying to keep this thing a little bit more affordable. To Jason's point, right, they're expecting about a $500 launch price on this, which is about $100 more
whoa!
than, but
Oh!
it's more tech,
Yeah.
it's higher tech. It's coming, they're looking
Doesn't
at
matter. Still $100
27,
more. Doesn't matter.
but they're saying this is going to be more powerful than the PS5 Pro, which is going for
Huh.
like
That's fine.
700. So
Yeah.
That's
everybody's
fine.
saying, "Hey, just wait on it." So
Yeah, that's fine. Am I correct though? Yeah.
Hey,
You can quote me
you
on
call
that,
you
Cotton.
called the
On the
100.
on
I
the
get that.
mark.
yeah.
On the mark. That's how Sony see, because that's how Sony wants to do it. They stop their games for the old system. They go, let's make a brand new spanking kick-ass game on the new system. makes you want to buy the new system. So you buy the new system.
Yeah. So honestly,
You know what's gonna quote me on this. Actually, don't quote me on this.
so you're looking right now,
Cross my
you're looking like
fingers for it.
500 for the PS6 home console. They're saying it's gonna be 4 to 500 for the portable.
Yeah. Hold on one
The
second.
portable,
I'll be right back.
the portable's running 4 Zen C6 cores. They're saying it's gonna be 12 to 20 RDNA 5 computes. Um, ray tracing on it. You know what? For that price, it's not bad for an handheld. Um, so I guess you're gonna have to look at it
Sony,
at, like how much.
Sony and portables are not the strongest things to say in a
Well,
sentence.
if they don't put proprietary memory
I mean,
memory
like,
cards
how did
into it,
Portal do? Portal was not that great, bro.
actually Portal did really well,
Did well,
surprisingly.
but I mean, it's not
Yes,
that great.
it
Yeah, but that
it
was
beat
after a couple patches, and when they
it.
really released it to like
Yeah.
their
But we called it back then.
the secondary.
The Portal was a gateway, and if it did decently, they were going to do a portable. We called it. Like
Yeah,
we've said that on the podcast back when the Portal was first announced.
yeah,
Um, so for me, it's like it's not surprising they're doing the portable. You got to do it right this time around because
Yeah.
if you do to it what you did with the Vita and do proprietary, memory cards and stuff like that, you're going to kill the system. It's going to be dead on arrival. You've got to go SD card. Like straight up.
Got you gotta listen to the people this time,
Correct.
Sony. Honestly, like this is the one time if you want to put a portable out there, you gotta listen to the people. That's how Final Fantasy 14's lived so long, man.
Yeah.
It listens to the people. That's why there was a big ass RuneScape community that I've
Hmm.
jumped into over Evo. Oh my god.
If
Uh,
I mean,
like
this being said,
how is
though,
that going strong? RuneScape every week there's an update done by the people for the people. That's how that community
if the
stays
leaks
strong.
are, I mean, if the leaks are to be end up being true, right? The fact that Sony's trying to keep the price down on this, yes, to Jason's point, it's $100 increase. Okay, it's newer tech. It's going to be a year and a half down the road, right? But they're at least trying to keep things affordable where we know switch up their price. So if you're coming out with the PS6 portable, right, and it can do everything that the PS5 home can do, yes, maybe not play on a TV. Let's let's put that little caveat out there. Then at that point is do you pay $500 for a Switch 2 or do you pay $500 for a PS6 handheld?
It depends. It
And
depends
well,
because a year and a half,
I'd get the console.
well, a
no,
year
no,
and a
no,
half
no, no.
from
I'm saying
now,
if you're putting
Oh,
handheld versus handheld, right? Do you get a
oh, gotcha.
Switch 2 or do you get a PS6 portable for the same price? What are
Well,
you gonna do? Are you
I'm different. I'm
do
getting
you,
the
do
Switch
you
too.
do you need to get the OG PS6 or like you can play PlayStation 6 stuff off the handheld without the home console? Do you
that's
need the home console?
the way they're saying initially from leaks and rumors is that
Currently,
it's
current time right now.
current time
Current.
right now, it's self-contained.
Okay, so you don't need to have a control console. It depends on launch. Like it really depends on the games right now. Switch 2 has a terrible launch. Honestly, I don't care. It's probably one of Nintendo's worst launches. The Switch 2. But
You ain't lying.
the only reason why that everyone still wanted it and it was still amazing is because of Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World saved that launch.
Yeah,
Saved
yeah,
that
but
launch.
it also slowed it down because people were disappointed with the game. Like, of course,
Now
I
like
know
Donkey
that.
Kong,
the
Donkey Kong
racing
is
and
more
everything,
saved it.
but Donkey Kong's more saved too. Yeah, because more people have been kind of disappointed with the open worldness of Mario Kart, where it's not hidden as much.
Well,
So
the problem is because everyone honestly broke the game a lot. Like they broke the game to a straight line simulator, So it's okay. Like it is what it is, But if you take that out of like that level of playing, like it's still a fun ass Mario Kart game.
mhm.
Like
Oh no,
because
it
like
is.
Because if you take it to that next level of straight line simulator, then yeah, the game is broken as hell. Like there's like it's dumb as nails. But if you take it out of that, then you're like, oh yeah, it's actually really good. Donkey Kong, haven't been able to play it yet. I don't know if I am,
It's been
but
getting good reviews.
yeah,
It's been heavily
like I said,
called the Donkey Kong Odyssey, but
it
it's still in a
like
lot of good ways. It's been getting good reviews. Yeah,
yeah. See, like I said, it's probably the second worst launch of Nintendo history, and it's okay.
agreed.
It's happens. It happens.
Yeah,
You know, you can't have bangers every year, but at the same time, they have the reputation to back up what they've done. You know,
mhm.
and they have, like I said, the family aspect, which is never ending.
Hmm.
As long as there's people having families, you're going to get a Nintendo. It's let's be straight.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Like I've told that Jerry 15 years ago when we were working together. You know, each one has
If
their niche.
you know what though, honestly, yeah, if it wasn't for just Mario games, like Mario Wonder and stuff or Pokemon, my kids would be PlayStation because of Astro and Sackboy and
Yep.
Ratchet, right? But it's Mario and Pokemon that are doing it for them.
Yep.
Um, I just think that, it's going to be interesting to see what the price comes out at, for the PS6, what the specs are, what it's going to do. Um,
Yep.
you know, eh,
$100 more than previous. Always has been.
Mhm.
Always has been.
so um anyways, so talking about new things versus their predecessors, Battlefield 6 beta was this past weekend, and the
I'm
reviews
signing up for
are
the next one.
amazing for this. I kind of want to do the same. Here's the headline. This is from Wesley LeBlanc over at Game Informer, but everybody's pretty much on the same page. Battlefield 6 beta reaches a series. So we're talking the entire game series concurrent peak and overtakes Call of Duty's all-time peak. And this is just Steam. This doesn't even include console editions.
What?
And the reason I think it's doing so good is Vince Zampella, who is the head of Respawn, he Titanfall
Yo, yeah.
is the one doing Battlefield now.
Nice.
Um, so in this, right, look at this number. Like again, this is just Steam. 521,000 players
That's how many
were
people are
playing the
desperate for
beta.
something other than Call of Duty.
COD's highest was 491, so they beat that.
Wow. Yeah.
Um, and I've seen all the clips. It is amazing what they're
Yeah,
putting into it.
dude, it looks so good.
And I think it's time because I think what COD was falling into was the whole we don't really have competition right now,
The rinse and
like
repeat.
like Madden. So they're just cranking out the same stuff over and over and over again,
Yep.
and nobody's playing it anymore. So,
Well, also there's just to add, like there's also a small aspect to the COD franchise that they do all these collabs and then you can play with all these like different characters and Beavis and Butthead were just debuted where you can play as them, where it breaks kind of the illusion for the game, as where Battlefield and that company along with Respawn, um they pledged for, I mean, for now, that their skins, their weaponry are all going to be themed within the game verse. There's not going to be any like fantastical kind of character skins. It's looking to stay within its aesthetic, which is something I kind of applaud because I kind of agree. Like sometimes when you see like those other players, it kind of takes you out of it a little bit, like
mhm.
those other skins. Unless you're
That's
playing
fine
something
with
like
that.
Fortnite, where it's kind of like
Yeah.
meant to be. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm very
I
excited for this.
I want them to do well with this because honestly, without competition, we've seen what's happening in Call of Duty. It's
Yep.
doing crap.
I
It's the
mean,
same shit over and
I
over
mean, it's
again.
clear. Yeah, it's resting on its laurels. It's just coming out with the same stuff.
I mean, I haven't
Rinse and
played.
repeat. Just
Yep,
copy paste, bro. Copy paste.
Yep.
correct.
Copy paste. Give it a new name. Throw four more darts on the
Mhm.
wall. Thank you, Xbox.
Yep. So real quick before we get into playing, wanted to do something for Collector's Corner. I was telling Jerry, um, I got the smaller tumbler Legos.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
This is the $50 one versus the big kind of like UCS type version that's out there. Um, but it's nice. It is. It came with the Christian Bale Batman. It came with the Heath Ledger Joker, and it came with the Dark Knight Two-Face. Anyway, so that
Duh.
one's great. Also picked up the black suit Superman.
That's comic?
This is the pop one. Yeah, this is the
Is that Jerry? Jerry, get a killer cube.
breaking his
Just
yeah.
bring
Dude,
down one of your
But then
killer
dude,
cubes, bro.
I did want to show this, right? Because we talked about it on last week's podcast,
There
but I
you
didn't
go.
really
There you
show it
go.
off.
There you go, Jerry. See?
Is
hey, look at
the
that, baby.
Nendoroid Astrobot. So
Merry Christmas.
yeah, we all know how much I love Astrobot.
Yep. That was my early Christmas gift to you. I also got an early Christmas gift for Jason
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did Jason get?
Both came from Comic-Con. I
So,
started
like, before
Oh,
he
you
gave
go
me
ahead, dude.
well, before he gave me, like, the cut man. I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Man.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
cut man and then the Hyperbomb Mega Man. This time he got me a bunch of, I forget what the hell, the worker, the one with the hard hats. I forget their name. It's just
The little minion stuff
Yeah.
enemies that you have
ones
to
that pop
shoot
up.
Mhm.
Ones that pop
in
up.
the level.
Yeah. Got me a
Yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
it was
those.
cool.
So I was
So
like,
it
oh,
was a bunch of
man.
those. That was an exclusive. That was also an exclusive at Comic-Con. I got myself a pack, and Pierre. I didn't know Pierre was into those too, so I got him a pack, and I'm gonna start off with that
Oh,
as well.
they are called the Met. MET.
Oh, the Met.
The
Yes.
little robots.
The little robots with the little hard hat on them
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like a green cross on them. Yeah, they're called the Met.
Oh, okay. And then and then there's gonna be a deluxe Mega Man version coming out soon with hair, and then with the helmeted version
Nice.
from the same company. So that's
Yeah.
coming out soon. So that'll be my first Mega Man. But yeah. So glad you guys enjoyed them. That was
Oh yeah,
straight
it's got
from
a
Comic-Con.
it's got a prominent place right there on my
Yeah.
Sackboy shelf with my acrylic.
And then I also got an
Sacred
early
Symbols.
birthday gift for Matt. That was a poster.
And that
you'll see
is
that later.
that piece of artwork is actually hanging up. It's
Nice.
actually on the
Oh, you already
wall.
hang-
It is dead center above the TV.
Dope.
Like,
It's already
right there.
hanging.
Yes.
Nice, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. Everything is up,
Yeah.
including what Theo got me, the Superman versus or Superman Batman print from James Lee.
That one's
That
cool.
is
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my that is look, I sent you guys the pictures, but I did my whole entry wall when you walk
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, that was
is-
cool.
It's Superman. And the very first set is you get the collage of the Superman that I showed on the podcast right after Fan Expo. And then
Right.
and then it's a tribute to Smallville right there. Michael Rosenbaum, Tom Welling's autographs with their group shot, and then Christopher Reeve with Crypto. Like that's the start of how you walk into my apartment and everything.
Very
now.
cool.
So it looks really nice. But yeah, so Jerry, what you been playing?
Well, as we were previously discussing, and well, started the whole card etiquette magic. I just got back from this little getaway that's with a bunch of my D&D friends and lovely friends that I've met throughout the past couple years. And they invited me to this yearly getaway that they have. And they play Magic. They pretty much just play Magic. So I played a lot of Magic and learned quite a bit, and have some
Hopefully, like I said,
plans.
hopefully got better with the deck, man. Hopefully got better with
Yeah,
the
I
deck.
got very comfortable with the deck that you lent
Yeah.
me, and now I even discussed with everyone, and as well with you, Jason. I think what the next deck I'm going to build on my own is, which is going to be fun. I'm going to take the year to do that,
Yeah.
and then I kind of slowly have been playing some Tony Hawk, and I think I'm going to do some Death Stranding tonight, and some Destiny with Matt, and then that's been it.
Hmm.
What about you, J-Bone?
Um, I have been lately just doing a couple runs on Hades here and there.
Ah,
Having fun with it. Me and my wife are
Hades.
definitely enjoying that game a lot. Still playing some Balatro in. Haven't started any new games. I do need to because like I should start finishing games. I don't want to be like Jerry. Um,
We're still on this. We're still gonna run this gag.
sir,
Hey,
excuse
hold
me,
on.
sir.
As Jay Jay Uso would do, it's like we're gonna run it back.
Ew.
We're gonna run it back.
So stupid. So
Eek.
stupid.
You know, other
So
than that
stupid because
though,
I love him, but I hate you.
just been honestly like just been trying to like take some
That
time
was
to
good.
relax. Been working a lot lately. Been trying to recoup a lot of losses from the Evo trip.
Yeah.
So
Are you on
been
a T
working a
cleanse
lot.
right now? Is it? Are you on
Oh
the?
yeah. Oh no. Like the last like the cleanse is done. Like there was a
Oh, the
full
cleanse.
like
Okay, okay.
couple a full like 3 days of just nonstop water and tea. So the cleanse is fine. It's good.
Awesome.
But this weekend, heading off to the Pokemon World Tournament this Sunday at Anaheim Convention Center.
Oh,
They have
sweet.
it going. They,
Well,
they start, I think, tomorrow for registration, and it goes
it's
all the way
a
till
it's a
Sunday.
tournament, or is it also kind of
Yes,
like
the
are there
Pokemon,
vendors and
Pokemon.
stuff, or?
Yeah, yeah, it's a full on. They take the entire Anaheim Convention Center. It's a full on Pokemon World Tournament. They have for TCG, Pokemon Go, Pokemon. I forget which iterations. But all the
Huh.
Pokemon games are going to have a World Tournament for. So
I may have that
it's
day
just going
off.
to
Let
be
me know
interesting.
if you want some company, dude. I'll go
I'm,
with
I'm
you.
going. I'm already registered. I'm already registered on my phone. So like I'm
Oh,
going
like you're
Sunday.
gonna compete?
No, I'm gonna go, sir,
Just
sir,
you just have
Oh,
to
sir. If
register
I if I want to
to.
if I want to compete in tournaments, I'd rather not and just put that towards a casino. At least I have a chance. At least
Okay.
I have a chance.
So that's just to go and to get in. You
Just to
just have to
go check it out
register.
because I want to check out the vendors. I want to check out like how it's run, like how like what
And
the
does
environment is like.
are there tickets? Does it cost anything or?
It does, yeah, but
Oh, okay.
I forget how much it is. But yeah, just
Yeah,
gonna go for
dude, I'll
Sunday.
check it out. If you want to, if
Hey, if
you
you're
want
free
company,
Sunday, yeah, hit
I
me
think
up.
I'm free Sunday.
I'll
I'm
hit you.
down.
I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
But yeah, so I mean, we're going to go check out the Pokemon World Tournament, and more so check out the vendors because the vendors, like I see them pop up on my feed sometimes, and it's just interesting to see
Every
like
once in a while,
the.
they have like a gem or two or something.
Well, no, it's the trading, the high low, the
Okay.
buying, the
Oh,
selling
so I've been seeing
aspect of
that
it.
too. So, but I
Yeah,
like other
right.
like certain card conventions, like
Yeah,
people even doing coin flips. Like, hey, you do this,
yeah,
I'll give you a blind first
yeah,
edition pack if you call it. Like, yeah,
yeah.
crazy shit
Yeah,
going
it's
down on the
crazy
floor.
stuff, and like that's why I'm interested to see how that environment is, and at the same time, too, probably not buy anything unless something catches my eye that I know my wife would love. Then maybe I'll buy something, pick up something for Boo.
Cool. Yeah, man.
If Boo wants to get anything, I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe a plushie or two, or like a little like shirt of some sort. That'd be fun stuff.
Check it out.
Yeah,
Metatron. What about you?
Maddie.
Um, honestly, I haven't
Obviously,
really
you've
played
had the
much
move, but
with the move and stuff all of
Ah,
last week.
yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to play really much of anything. because I was unpacking, get everything set up.
Anything handheld? Were
Fair
you
enough.
playing
Fair
Switch at
enough.
all?
Oh,
Or
I didn't even do that. I played Magic the Gathering on my
oh,
iPad. I pretty much have cranked through now. I'm on season. I'm getting ready to start season 8 of Smallville on my
dang,
rewatch.
dude,
Yeah,
you're
oh
getting
yeah.
through it.
I cranked through it while I was doing like some unpacking and stuff, watching episodes. I
Nice, dude.
just finished the episode where Clark wishes that, he wasn't around for anybody, because all he brings is like death, and that's where we get the
Oh, and you
Lex as
see the
president
alternate. Yeah.
and
Oh,
whatnot. So it was great seeing that piece. Um, but yeah, so I fired up the PS5 for the first time last night and played Destiny with you. We did a couple of missions.
mhm.
Felt good firing that thing back up again. I did go hop on my island today just to see how bad it
Hey.
is.
Oh,
How
It's
wow.
much? How much cleanup? How much cleanup was needed?
quite a bit. And
Oh
I got
shit.
a
Okay.
lot of shade because it was 2 months.
Oh
I
shit.
have not
Wow.
played
So
my.
a lot of the townsfolk were
Oh, they were all
a
there. They
little.
were just all ticked. They're just like, "Where have you been for two
Yeah, they
months?"
were upset with you.
Yeah. So,
Dang.
um, so yeah, it'll be yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to there. I need to finish Crisis Core. So I'll probably work on that over the next week, trying to get that finished. I don't know how close to the end I am, but that needs to get finished because I don't want to pull a Jerry and wait, months to finish it. Um,
How I still finish games. Why is this a thing? This,
because it took you how long to finish Final Fantasy, and you were right there
We
at the end.
literally told you. We
I know.
literally told you
That wasn't
how
enough.
far
That
how
was
close you
one
are.
game. One game.
We
And
It
still
takes multiple instances for it to become a thing. It was Final Fantasy one game.
what
we
did you
still
hold
told you.
on. What game
You
did
guys
you
are
go
so annoying.
back? Hold on. What game did you go back and play
And
when you were
finish
that close
when you're that
to
close to
the
it.
end of remake? Just
I did get an
say
urge. I did
say
full.
it.
I started
Say it.
I did it. Restarted a full run of Red Dead 2.
A full
Exactly.
run. A
And
full run.
he finished the game.
I finished the
Yeah.
game. I finished the
Yeah.
game.
And we told
So
you literally you had 2 battles left.
I really did. Yeah. I
I
like.
even
oh,
beat one of them for you,
Yeah.
bro. Like, so you had one battle. It's like, bro,
I beat it. I beat it
bro.
eventually. I beat it.
you haven't
I
finished
even went.
Sekiro.
Yeah. Yeah. I did.
Yeah,
I
that
went
one.
back. I
Okay.
went back and I
See,
beat it.
you went back.
You beat
You
it?
went back to finish it.
Yeah. I
You
went
beat
back
it.
and I
Anyways,
finished it.
Okay.
so
All the way
I
through,
replayed it.
or you take the cheap way out?
No, it was all the
anyways,
way through. No, I used your secret. Fuck yeah, I did. I finished it. But yeah, I finished it.
anyways, so no, I'm gonna go back and finish some Crisis Core. And then with Destiny, and I gotta figure out
Sons of,
what's next on there.
sons of
I'm
bitches.
not gonna finish Outlaws just because it's not resonating with me. Like it is, trying to
Honestly,
force my
bro,
way through it,
at
and
this point, dude, I would
it's
even save you the trouble. You're like, you don't need to finish it.
yeah.
Coming from me, you don't have to finish it. But
No, no. In this case, and you
like,
know me, I'm an advocate though. If a game is not resonating with you at all, don't force
yeah,
yourself to
yeah,
finish it
don't
just
force
to finish
yourself.
it.
But
And that's what I'm finding with it.
but even
So,
dude, the final mission was like so lackluster, and like I was actually like very disappointed with
mhm.
like this
Don't
is
get me
it.
wrong.
It's
I
this. It's this. It was the same thing, same type
mhm.
of like story mission you went through. I was expecting like kind of like a heist like thing.
Yes.
It was just very. It was a big
So
letdown. You're not missing much.
yeah, for
So
me, I've already uninstalled it. I'm not going to go back and finish it just because it's like it's not. I felt like I was forcing myself to do the quests and everything, and just yeah. So um, hopefully by the end of next week or on next week's show, I'll be done with Smallville. The way I'm going through it
dang,
at this
sweet
point, 8, 9, and 10. It's only got three seasons left. I mean, that is
man. It's crazy how
65 hours of
our during
viewing.
our generations like shows almost well successful shows almost regularly went like over 5 seasons.
And it still holds up. Like there's some of the
Oh, it's still
CG,
great.
some of the CG's, bad now by today's standards, but
But that's part of the charm of it. Like then
it
that's
still
like,
holds
oh
up.
man, that's like classic 2000, like whatever. You know what I
And that
mean?
was the
Like,
great thing.
say,
Like
yeah, like same with
with
Supernatural. Like now, Supernatural
oh,
now, like early seasons, getting a
it
bit
looks
dated,
rough,
but it's
but
still
it's
good.
supernatural. Like,
Yeah,
but that was the cool thing. Like they did with this episode too. The latest one is that you get to see, Clark in a suit. He gets his glasses. He does the whole like push up the glasses reference and everything.
I
It
really
was
wish we got like another a further extensive world with Wetling and Rosenbaum. I would have liked to see I would have liked to see Welling in the
in the
suit.
suit. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
originally, the original plans for Justice League was he was supposed to move right from Smallville into Justice League. That was the original plan way back. And then Jessica
is that what
Biel,
is that what they were
that
setting
was the
up with
rumor,
like
is
the
that
other actors from the show? Like was that it
correct?
or was it okay, okay.
Uh-huh. And then Jessica Biel was rumored to be being looked at for Wonder Woman and like
What?
but you know how bad it is like when they do those videos like hey this is what the cast would have been like back in the 70s or back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would have been getting like early
Mm,
2000s.
like for 2000s, I don't think that would have been too bad.
No, but I think we
Yeah.
had Cyborg, we had Flash, we had Green Arrow, we had
We had
Aquaman,
Aquaman. Yeah,
we had
Alan Richardson, baby.
Martian Manhunter. Yeah, Alan
Shit,
Richardson
that's
before he
right.
went and bulked up for Reacher.
Yep.
Like so. Anyways,
Cool.
so with that, I want to thank everybody for crashing game night with us tonight. It's always, it's our privilege to be able to try and make you laugh. Hopefully, we gave you a lot of laughs tonight, especially over our discussion with how you sleeve cards, and you should sleeve
AK,
cards.
Nah, I
AKA
mean, like you do you.
AKA.
If that's what makes you happy, if
Anyways,
that's what you
oh,
like
Jason,
to do,
Jason,
you do that.
you're a
You do
monster.
that.
you're a
You're a
monster.
monster.
Anyways, if you like what you heard, make sure to drop us a follow here on Twitch or head on
You
over
do
to
you, boo.
crashinggamenight.com.
Do you,
Follow
boo.
us on the platform of your choice. Um, Everything's all crazy out there still. It's just another day, which is sad to say anymore, but just please be excellent to each other.
That's right. All you nerds out there, once again, we just want to spread that same message. Um, and again, it's still getting crazy out there. There's still some fighting. There's, a possible war brewing. So, um, let's just try to do and be better. Let's just try and, lend a helping hand. Try and be there for one another, and just seize the opportunity to try and help and like we said before, do better.
Mhm.
Be safe out there. To J Rock, to J Bone, the the Magic the Gathering entity, the monster, as you will. I'm not joking, man. The looks I got, like, even like brushed me back. Like, damn, okay, like I didn't do it to you, but it's to you, dog. It's to you, man.
Anyways, guys, you do you. If you want to riffle shuffle your cards, you go riffle shuffle your cards. If you want to sleeve your cards, you want to sleeve your cards. If you don't want to, it's okay. You ain't gotta live up to anybody's standards. You play your game how you play the game. If you get a W, that's a W, regardless. Regardless.
That's right. Yep.
Anyways, it is that time. Kids are coming back, going back to school. They're starting to get ready to go back to school. So like be be safe out there. Enjoy the last few
My kids
days
started
if
school
you.
this week.
Mm.
Yeah, enjoy the last few days of summer if you haven't already done so. Other
No,
than
screw
that,
that. Screw that. I'm ready for winter. Bring it back. Bring winter back.
winter is coming. Sure.
Yes.
Anyways, enjoy that. Get ready for the school year. Hopefully you had a good summer. Um, if I could, hopefully I'm gonna try and bring Jerry to go to the Pokemon Championships. If you're out there, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
I'll definitely be down to go.
Uh,
I'm interested to see
yeah, down,
what's
down.
going on.
Yeah, right. It's something
Yeah.
different.
It'll be
not
cool.
too far. Anyways, yeah, nothing new to report. So, yeah, as my boy, Theo would say, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.
Man,
See ya.
need you, Theo.